Daniel Day Kim, you are brilliant in the new Hot Zone series Anthrax. Absolutely amazing performance.
Thank
I
you.
was so impressed.
That sounds like you mean it.
I really did. I was really impressed. And what
Oh,
an amazing character to play, very complex. Obviously, you are the special agent, Matthew Ryker, and you have to deal with finding this mad anthrax murderer, essentially, who they think is a terrorist, but you find out is basically an American. So, how did you how did you prepare for this role?
wow. How did I prepare? First of all, I did a pretty deep dive on Google just to kind of get myself acquainted with the details of that time and the case. Because I remember hearing a lot about the general things. Like I remember like news reports by Tom Brokaw saying that there'd been these letters delivered, and I remember kind of the investigation and when they found Patville and that kind of a thing. But I had no idea about the intricate twists and turns the investigation took. So I definitely went down that rabbit hole for a while to prepare. And then I spoke to some FBI agents because I wanted to get their experience. And they were all agents who were working at the time of 9/11, and so their perspective was really valuable.
I bet. So you
Mm-hmm.
did some really deep research. It sounds definitely you did. You really nailed the character, and especially there's another aspect to your character. You're a microbiologist,
Mm-hmm.
so you could really get the passion from your performance about how it was really important to you, and finding out where this anthrax was actually coming from and who was the culprit behind this. And there's such compassion for your character too, though, because you have a family. We get snippets of your relationship with your mother and your niece and nephew, and you have a girlfriend, but you obviously put your job first. Are you like that at all in real life?
My wife might say yes. No, it's always we're always trying to all of us are trying to find like the balance between work and personal life. And for someone who does what I do, it can be tricky, because we're gypsies. We're always traveling around the world. I was in Canada for this job, but I was really lucky that during the time that my kids were young, I was actually lucky enough to be on two shows that shot in the same place, and so I was able to be kind of as close to a 9 to 5 dad as I could be, and working in this job in this industry. So, yeah, I'm definitely. Some would say that I'm a workaholic, and I often find myself wishing that there were more hours in the day, or that I needed less sleep than I do, because it's not a good feeling to wake up to like literally hundreds of emails and like,
I
so
know the feeling. Yes.
yeah, that's what I'm saying, is that all of us are going through it to some degree or another, and we're all looking to find that balance.
Right. So what one last question, what would you take away from this role?
Wow, a number of things, but one of the things I would say is that um, there are a lot of parallels between what happened during 9/11 and what's happening in our country and our world today.
Mhm.
And I think one of the lessons of what we learned then, that I hope we continue to follow, is that we can't make assumptions about people based on what they look like or what religion they follow, because this investigation shows us how that can lead us astray and not lead us toward the truth. So yeah, that among many things would be a takeaway from this project.
Well said. Well, I really appreciate your taking the time to talk with us and brilliant job. You really, I would nominate you for an Emmy if I had the power.
Oh my gosh, that means so much. Thank you
Yeah,
very
I mean that
much.
from my heart. Yeah, great job.
Wow. Okay. Well, I'll remember that. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
All right. Take care.
You too.